God's day, God's morning. How are y'all this morning? It's wonderful Wednesday. God's day. Hey, Pastor Redmond, how you doing? Congratulations again. Congratulations. I pray all is well. Tell your wife I said hello. Got the wind blowing. Might be extra noisy. But God's day. I pray y'all having a wonderful Wednesday so far. No, it's still early. Still early. Hey, cousin, how are you? God's day. God's wonderful Wednesday. Listen. Hey, Lynn, let me tell you something. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's been a minute since my husband fixed his... Yeah, I don't think y'all knew that he make his own hot wings. Listen, he made some last night. Put that seasoning on it. They was so good. I don't think it was no more. I had to go and get me a few pieces for lunch today. These hot wings, he ever made them in... Ooh, it's been a while. It's been a long time since he made them. And they were great. Oh, stuff for my jacket. They were great. Listen. Them hot wings had Jesus all through them. Just had to say that because that was on my brain. Yeah. I'm just going to have to find something to go with it today. But, yes, they were really good. So I still hope you're enjoying your seasoning, Shanita. I hope you are. But I'm sorry I went on her yesterday. Sorry. I'm gonna have to look at that when I stop at the light up here. But I pray all is well, that y'all are doing good. And still praying for those that are okay with this fraud alert or alert risk, whatever. Yeah, we're not answering those. I don't know who you are. I don't answer those calls. But yeah, and okay, I gotta send you her number. I just thought about that. Send you her number. I'm gonna try to send it from my iPad to you, because other than that, it don't look like it's gonna actually happen, huh, Shanita? I'm sorry. But I'll pray that y'all are still praying for those that are dealing with different things, different health issues, situations, circumstances that may come. Let me see, since y'all, I'm stopping now. I did not get your message about the sin. You sent it through a messenger. Oh, I don't know about that, Lynn. That's not happening. Oh, I got my eyes on the road. I'm paying attention. No, I didn't get your message about the season. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, my buddy. But if you tell me again, because he'll get it. He'll get it for you. He definitely will get it for you. Lynn, that's not happening. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not saving nothing. I barely escaped out with what I got. I had to make my lunch and my dinner when I made my plate list. I had to make them both at the same time. Listen, then I stopped at Wingstop yesterday and got some of that blue cheese. It was Jesus. Got some of that blue cheese to go with it. Yeah. So, yeah. You want a small bottle? I would tell him. I would let him know. Just let me know when you need it. But I'm going to tell him. I'm going to let him know if you want a small bottle. I was going to say have one, but we don't have one. I'm trying to see why it was dusty going down here. I'm sorry if it's shaking. I was trying to make sure you weren't doing that, but it's doing a lot of that. How you been, Jonathan? How you been, buddy? Yeah, that season is good. But I was going to tell y'all about the marriage ministry tonight in New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. Marriage ministry is tonight at 7 o'clock. Bible-based. Bishop Collins will be discussing, you want to be married, trying to be married, been married before, but planning on doing it again eventually. I already married, but still want to know some more things about being married. I mean, you know, you never learn too much. Come by and learn about that tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll be doing that. Doing that. If y'all see me posting all these flyers and stuff that's going on, it's because we got a lot of stuff that's going on. So come by, check on us. Come by and worship with us. Come by and support us on whatever we're doing. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff that's coming up, going on. But yeah, come by and worship with us a time or two. Oh, good. She got her food. She enjoyed it. That barbecue, though. Listen. Hey. How are you? But y'all continue to pray for those that are suffering different things that's going on, health-wise, financially, dealing with being a bereaved family, dealing with burying a loved one, dealing with parents that are sick. Their Father's Day is coming up. My father has already passed on. He's been gone for a while now. My son be 18 this year, so he's been gone 17 years now. Almost 17 years. So yeah. He passed when my son was getting ready to turn 1. Around the time right when he turned 1. So yeah, 17 years now. Hey Kimmy. So this is still a trying time. I know a lot of people don't care about this Father's Day, but you still care about them. They're still human. They might not have been in your life and doing the things that they're supposed to be in your life like they should, but that's okay. They're still your father, still your daddy. Don't dismiss them. I know women, we always, I was my kid's daddy. They wasn't around, I was my kid's daddy. But there are still things that dads need to teach their own children, their sons, their daughters. So for those that have passed on, pray for those that have to still deal with that, especially if it's freshly just happened this year or recently. You still want to keep that in mind. For people that are dealing with it. Some people just, it's hard to deal with death. It is. It's not no easy thing. Been through it. I understand. But it's not something that's easy. But if you couldn't handle it, the Lord wouldn't allow it to happen. He knew that you can handle it, that you can get through it. He won't put more on you than you can bear. But for those fathers that are here, that are doing a great job, that are being there for their kids, that are helping their kids out, I hope y'all don't get mad at me for this. This is just me. I hope y'all don't get upset with me for this. Thank you. Look, come on. Let me know if y'all want some more. I'm going to post a picture of it. I took a picture of it. The seasoning, y'all. I took a picture of it. And I'm going to post it. I didn't get a chance to post it yesterday. But, yeah. My phone let me just say this. When I didn't realize it, I got this iPhone. And once it gets to a max of you can't use anymore, your storage is, you at your limit for your storage, it won't let you get on Facebook. It'll open it up and it'll keep shutting it down. So I have to delete apps and pictures. I think I'm down to 1,700 now. But I had over 2,000 pictures and videos. Well, I'm just going to say pictures in my phone. I'm not going to even count the videos because the videos had nothing to do with the 2,000. So I'm down to about 1,700 and something. Pray for me. I'm working on trying to, so if y'all see me posting pictures from Easter or from February or whatever, I'm trying to delete all these pictures out my phone. I got a lot of pictures, videos. So that was one of the pictures I put, but I couldn't post it because every time I open up an app or something, until I delete something, it wasn't going to let me post anything. So I was trying to post all the old ones so I can delete them off and, do that. So pray for me. I'm working on it. It's just taking some time. It's taking a lot of time. It's taking time. So I'm down to about 1,700. I wish I was at 700. So I'm working on post those pictures about that. If y'all do need some seasoning, the small bottles, it's $10. The big bottles are $20, and it's lemon pepper, regular, and spicy. So any of those three, he can make them. You just let him know when you want to do it. I told you I got one of my well, he don't work there anymore. He ordered 5. He haven't came and picked them up yet. So I'm gonna contact him again today and say, listen, if you want to, I don't know where his job is or whatever, but if you want to meet me at the church, I left him at home. He can't meet me at the church today. But if you want to, I'm gonna have to get in contact with him and see what he want to do for somebody to get it. I'm trying to hold on to him because he sold out all of them from Saturday. He even made some little extra ones for people, and they was so. Thank you. Appreciate it. So if y'all want some more, just let me know. But I was talking about the fathers. I hope I pray y'all don't get mad at me for saying this and we still cool or whatever after this. But this child support. Listen, I just, because I hear people talking about it, that my husband didn't have to deal with that. Me either. But from what I see, what people have to deal with, I feel like, this is just me, some things are you just like, wow, you have to go through it. In it to be, that's a burden. That's hard. The child support is supposed to be for the kids and to help them. Yes, you pay that you use that to pay the light bill, because they using all that water. They using for all that, but not for you to go get your nails done and your hair done. No, I'm just saying, don't shoot me. Don't jump on me. Don't get upset with me for saying it. I'm just saying, sometimes we just use things for them. I can understand if you just, hey, I got that extra and that's already. But if your child is involved in an extracurricular activity, use that money for that. Or, like I said, you got to put that on the rent. Child got to stay there. I get that. But all this extra stuff for you to go buy you a new outfit to go clubbing and stuff, no, that's not fair. That's not right. And this man over here done gave over half of his check to you, and you out going to buy you a new outfit with a clip. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying. That's just the way I feel about the child support thing. And then they started going down there, hey, First Lady, how are you? God say, they started going down there trying to fight and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to pay my rent and all this over here, but she over here living, and they want more and they not working. I don't understand. That's just my problem. I'm gonna leave it alone. But that's just my personal opinion about that. I just see people suffering. I see a lot of men suffering from it. Then I hear a lot of females or a lot of the mothers. They say, they feeling like, oh girl, he owed me that. I did this and I did that. And I understand. But if you're using it for the greater good, get what you're supposed to have. Accept that. Take care of the things you're supposed to have. Now, if this man is over, he already doing, then you won't even let him see the baby. After all that, you won't even let him see the child. You hold the baby hostage. That is not that child's fault. They didn't ask to be here. Hey, lady, how are you? They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for you to, so don't hold the child hostage from their daddy now. Because the daddy be wanting to be involved and want to be a part of it, and then they got to be taken. It's a lot. So let the kids see their daddy. If there is a problem, some danger, some hurt, or something like that, I get it. That ain't got nothing. No, I'm just talking about you just being petty. This petty side that you doing because he got a new girlfriend and it ain't you. Come on. You didn't want him. Y'all didn't work out. So he moved on with somebody else. Don't hold that hostage. Don't hold that child hostage from there. I'll tell you, when that child get older, they might get upset with you or get hurt. I'm just saying. Okay, I said I was gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Move on to something else. I was just saying, because it's Father's Day and these daddies be trying. I'm talking about the ones on the I come in contact with. I see them trying. I see them doing their best, and they hurt because I went to go get my child and they won't let me see him because I done moved on and got a new girlfriend. So you gonna hold a baby? You want the money in the child too? Like, come on, let me. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I see people doing that. The church done got quiet. Thank you. Thank you, Quay. Thank you. But Jonathan, you crazy. I'm just saying, I see people doing it. I've heard of the men, they just saying, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I went to go pick up my child. She won't let me because I got a new woman, or I got somebody else. I moved on. Or I don't, I'm trying. It's hard for me to pay my own rent because I have to give her a certain amount. And then I still can't see my child. That's not fair. That's not fair. But you let the stepdaddy come in. Now, I'm not mad at you if you don't moved on. But you don't let the stepdaddy come in and he can jump on my child and hit but I can't see my own child that we created, that we made. And you get the money too. I just feel like, some things we have to just, We have to reevaluate. And then they just, I went on a child support check in, because girl, so I can go get me some new hair. Why? That's not for you to go buy new hair with. That's for you to take care of your baby. It's her hair comb. I'm just saying. Did you buy her some new shoes? I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I didn't have to deal with the child support thing. Neither did my husband. But I'm just saying, with things like that you see people suffering when they just like, oh, I can't wait till they get 18. Or they'll wait and say, hey, I can't wait till they turn 20. Because if they go to, I think it's still if they go to school. And then you don't get none of that money back. If you've been taking care of that child for 5 years and you go to court and you realize that baby ain't yours, you don't get that money back. I think she need to pay you your money back. That's just my feeling. I'm probably gonna get put off. Okay, I'm probably gonna get dismissed or whatever. I don't know. But you should pay him his money back. You knew that baby wasn't his. I'm just saying. That's the way I feel. I said I was gonna leave it alone, so let me let it go. Let me leave it alone. Hey Dwight, how are you? I said I was gonna leave it alone, but things just keep popping up. I've never talked about it with y'all. I've never said it with y'all. So I'm just saying, I felt like that people they take advantage of the child support system, and I feel like the men suffer from it. I know it might be some women that are on child support, but they probably do not. It's not a lot, but the men that are, they trying to rob Peter to pay Paul too, and you over there living high on the hog, and you won't go to work. You won't do anything. Now, come on. Now, like I said, I can understand if you doing what you're supposed to do, and you just say, hey, I need this extra money to cover the rent, that's what all that's for anyway. So it's fine. But when you out here and you trying to go buy the new hair, you spending $200 or $300 on the hair, and your electric bill now, I'm not understanding. Then this man is over here sinning, and he can't even see the child that y'all created, that y'all made. And the child is suffering along the way. The child is the one that's suffering behind it. Okay. All right. I said I was going to stop. I'm going to leave it alone for real. For real. We're going to move on to something else. How y'all doing this wonderful Wednesday? I'm going to leave it alone. I know women are a lot of them. I'm not talking about the ones that are doing the correct thing with it. I'm not talking about those. But I'm talking about ones they realize he don't got a raise and they go back down there. Come on. Go to work. There's jobs hiring all the time. If you go to work, you don't even have to worry about it. Come on. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about the ones that are doing the right thing, that's doing the correct thing by it. But you won't work, and you just waiting on him to get a raise so you can get more from him, or you waiting on and then you try to hold a child hostage. Now, if you don't win and put him on child support, you do know he has the right to still see the child. You're not supposed to hold this baby hostage. Let him see the baby. If there's something wrong, there's some neglect, there's some danger, there's some hurt going on in between that. I'm not saying send your child or whatever over there to that, No. If there's some trust situations going on, you have that maternal instinct that you know that this something's going on in this situation that is not right. Okay. Then I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about the ones that just sitting at the house, they ain't trying to find a job, don't want to find a job, they wait on that check to come every month or every 2 weeks, however often it come. And then you going down there and fight. Why do the man like that? Come on. Now, if he don't want to see him and he don't want to be I just gonna send my money because I don't want to be involved. I just want to. Okay, I ain't talking to you either. But these that are sitting at the house that waiting on that check, they checking their mailbox every week or every time it's supposed to come to the mail. Come on. And you not doing something, when that money run out or he start working, what you gonna do? I'm just saying, what you gonna do? Don't hold these things up, because I see these dads that go to the father-daughter dance, and that is so nice. That's so sweet. I love to see things like that. And then you have the ones that you hear the stories of the ones that want to do that, but the mama won't let them come. The mama won't let them do that. Come on now. Don't give that. When you look at it in the long run, I said I'm gonna leave this alone. Why do I keep talking? Y'all give me something else to talk about, cause. But when you look at these stories and you see that the stepdad has stepped in to enjoy, I don't like calling them step parent, because we got 2 older kids. They not step, they my kids. They have raised them. They're our kids. So I don't like the step, but I'm saying the other parent that the mama is with, they are the ones going there because the mama don't want the daddy to come, or the daddy might just don't want to show up. He don't want to come. See, Jonathan, I was trying to... Jonathan, I was trying to be serious here. Do not start talking about that again. Listen, I'm trying to, because I will holler all the way to where I can't do that today. I cannot do that today. Listen. By her own wish. Listen. Woo! Listen, I tell this her up in here. That was funny. You get on my nerves, Jonathan, but you were so right. You were so right. Buy that her own wish. And you ain't gonna even get your money's worth. They gonna send you a strand of hair. Like, what are we doing? Listen, let me move on to something else. Okay, so I do have a real question, y'all. I'm trying to get myself together about it, though. I do have a real question. I'm gonna leave the child support. You know, I'm no good when it comes to talking about that wish. Wish website, listen, let's say... I'm sorry. You ain't have to do me like that this morning. Whoo! You ain't have to do me like that this morning. You already do. I was for the holler behind that. Listen, my friend gonna be... she ain't... Whoo! I'm trying to get myself to... I got a real question. I got a question. Listen, I was listening to... I'm not laughing at the situation, y'all. I'm still thinking about what he just said because he brought back something we talked about the other day. Jonathan, I'm gonna get you for this one. You knew that I was... Okay, let me get myself together. First of all, I'm gonna get you when I say you, Jonathan. I'm gonna get you about that one because there. Listen, anyway. Okay, so I was listening to a show yesterday that was talking about this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. It was a pastor that was on there. He wrote in by his congregation. Every time I see that, you know I'm gonna think about it. He wrote into to the radio station, and he was asking them what did they think about the situation he was dealing with. He said he has been a pastor of a church for 13 years, the senior pastor of a church for 13 years. And everything's going good. Like I told y'all the other day, there's problems in every church. You might not know that there's an issue in every church. Because you don't know it don't mean it's not nothing. Listen, it's always something. It's always something. But that's okay. It's okay. Pray about it, move on. Small, big, little, whatever, move on. But anyway, his situation had gotten to a point to where he's questioning what he should do. As far as hold on. Questioning what he should do. And what happened was he has an associate minister that is doing some things, and he was trying to figure out how to handle it, which is the associate minister is married, has a wife. I don't know how long they have been married, but he told his wife, you know, I'm leaving you or whatever. We're gonna separate. We're gonna go our separate ways or whatever. And so he did, but the pastor knew nothing about it. He heard about it after the situation got big. That's when he heard that he had left his wife. And when he left his wife, he moved in with one of the members of the church. And one of the members of the church was a single woman that is 57 years old. And Jonathan, I'm not gonna fool with you today. I know you popped up with something, but you hold on a minute. 57, she's 57 years old, but she's single. But she allowed this young man to move in with them. And when he moved in with them, they was just saying, oh, we're just roommates. There's nothing more going on or nothing like that. We just roommates or whatever. And she says, so by the time the information got back to the pastor about what's going on, he said, I talked to the associate minister. He said, say, I'm going to have to make you sit down or something, because I can't allow you to do this. He said, for one, you're embarrassing your wife. Your wife is your That's your wife, and you're embarrassing her by you doing these things. You moved out of the house with her as being your wife, and you don't move in with a single woman. She's older. I think he was like 46, 47, and the woman is like 57. And you don't moved in with this woman. He said, I talked to the lady too. He said, you're wrong for allowing a married man to leave his wife to come over here and live with you. So the pastor was asking, what should I do? So the end of it was the 57-year-old lady and the husband, the associate minister, are talking about getting married once he divorced his wife. They're talking about getting married, but he don't have a job. Excuse me. So the pastor is saying, okay, from the pastor of this church standpoint, what should I do? Should I just make him sit down and not do anything according to, to the church, or should I put them both out of the church? How should I handle this? Because I'm at my wit's end with this situation. I've talked to them both. I told them how wrong it is. I told them that I cannot allow him to speak to the people knowing I know what he's doing. And at first, I did not know. And then you embarrassing your wife that's also a member of this church. So what should he's asking, what should he do? So one of the people on there was saying, if I were you, I would just put him out. I would just not even, hey, miss, lady, how are you? God say, what should I do to handle this situation? Do I put them both out? Do I just make him sit down? I've had a conversation with them both separately, and I told them how wrong they were. You moved out of the house with your wife for whatever reason. I didn't know anything about it. You move in, you don't have a job with another member of the church that's 57 years old, and she's single. And then now y'all telling me at first you telling me nothing happening, nothing going on. You just giving him the lady was saying she was just giving him somewhere to stay. Now y'all getting married. So his question to them was, how do I handle this situation? Do I put them out of the church, both out of the church? Or do I make him sit down as being my associate minister until he get himself together? What y'all think? What y'all think they should have done, or how this situation should be handled? As the pastor just like, I've never had to deal with a situation like this. I've been pastoring 13 years and never had it, especially with it being my associate minister. What am I doing? Like, what do I supposed to do? Because I don't want to handle it wrong. I don't want God to get me for the way I handle this situation. But it's an associate minister. I got his wife here, and he's done left and moved out from with her, and now you have you done moved in over here with this single woman, this older single woman, and now it's like, okay, what do I need to do? Because now I got this congregation. He didn't never say how big his congregation is, but you got other people in the church just watching this situation unfold, and you as a pastor, they looking like, how you finna handle this? Yes, it's wrong on both ends, but how would you handle it? If your two options is to sit this associate minister down, and tell Sister Joanne to sit down, or not do anything, or do you both put them out the church? Okay, so my thing is, if you put them both out the church, they're going to go somewhere else and do the same thing. They're going to go somewhere and do the same thing. One of them was saying on there that they should, what did they say? That they should he needs to go and study some more, go and read the Bible some more. And she was talking about the associate pastor, and talking about the pastor himself, the senior pastor. And I was like, no, why should he go and study? He told them right from wrong. And my thing is, it's just like your kids. You tell them right from wrong, don't do that, don't do this, and they still go out and do it. People in the congregation do the same thing. You can say yes, don't do that, and you can show them in the Bible where it's wrong at, and they still go off and do it. That does not make you be the person that is responsible for it. These are adults that decide to do this. So once you teach your children right from wrong, tell them this is the way, and they still go out and do it, that falls on them. But you've done your part. You can't say he needs to go and read the Bible some more. He needs to go and study some more, because that's not the problem. That's not what it was. He went to them and told them, you're not doing this right. You're breaking so many different type of the commandments. You're doing so many different types of things within the church, and then you getting up and you preaching before the people, and you don't have yourself together. That does not. No, he's done his part as far as that. Now he's at the okay. I've already had a conversation with y'all individually, and I had a conversation with y'all together. Y'all telling me y'all about to get married once you divorce this woman? You're doing it all wrong. He's done his part as the pastor, as far as that part go. Listen, I got to order me something to eat, y'all. Hold on a second. But he done his part as far as that go. Y'all saying must have blew away.
Thank you for choosing Youngstown Waterburger. My name is Angelica. Can I customize the order today?
Yes, let me have a number 7 with cheese, with a sweet tea, no ice.
Number 7 with cheese and a small sweet tea, no ice?
Yes.
Any bacon, avocado, jalapeno?
You can add bacon on there.
Okay. And one small, medium, or large?
Would it come with small?
Small.
Yeah, that's fine. Leave it at small.
That's all for you today?
Yes, that's all.
686, Melinda.
Thank you. Okay. My glasses changed that fast from rolling down the window. Listen. But yeah, so his thing was, what should he have done? How should he have handled the situation? One strip of hair, but at least your child full. Your baby get close. Jonathan, I can't stand you. I cannot stand you. What y'all think that the pastor should do? What do y'all think he should do? I'm not even sure what his church was, but okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to let them scan my app. Give me a second. You got to get these rewards. Listen. Hold on a minute. Let me scan my rewards. I'm good. How are you? Good. Let me give you my app. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So, yeah, what do y'all think that they should have, how he should have handled it? And they were saying it was, some people on there were saying that it was a blessing that he got a chance to do all that. And I'm like, no, because you playing with God.
Any condiments?
Spicy ketchup, please. Yes, ma'am. That you playing with God and you getting, thank you. And you getting before the church and you speaking, or you getting before the church and especially associate minister, because you on a whole nother level. But yeah, with the senior pastor, he's the one that was asking and questioning what should he do, because the other, maybe if it was just somebody that was just a member of the church, just looking, trying to see, but when the pastor is reaching out for some help, I mean, we all need some type of help. And a lot of people don't realize it, that the pastor has a lot of weight that's on his shoulders, because he has to deal with so many different attitudes, so many different personalities, so many different different things that go on within the church, whether it's good or bad. I could drive through here every day and I never noticed that was closed. But he have to deal with so many different things that goes on, especially when he got to go home and deal with his house, deal with the people, his family at home. He have to deal with his job if he's still working, then his health. There are so many different things, and then you bring something like that, and not just you doing it, you bring it to the church. And him being the head, being the shepherd, he has to watch over, and he has to try to condense these things down, because you don't want that. You under me, you one of my associates, and you doing this kind of stuff. So it's a reflection of me, of what you're doing. And I don't want people to think that it's okay that I'm condoning what you're doing. So when the pastor is reaching out, trying to find out what should he do, how should he handle the situation, because you don't want it to get worse. Because if he doesn't say anything, he don't do anything about it, they're gonna do more. Things gonna be done. You know that things are because you feel like you had never said anything to me, you had never did anything about it. So how do I handle him being asked as the pastor? How do I handle this? If I put these people out, they're going to go somewhere else and they're going to do it again. Then they're just going to tell them, oh, I left Pastor such and such church, and he put me out. He ain't the, and I know things are not gonna be handled the way that we feel like they're gonna be handled. Things gonna be done, and you're not gonna handle it the way. But he's really gonna have to seek God for that, because I'm saying seek, like pray, ask God for guidance and assistance with it, because it's hard. To me, it can be a wrong thing. It can be a wrong answer. It could be something that could be. I didn't even talk to my husband about this yet. I probably should have asked him, see what he thought about it. But how he would handle a situation like that, because it is hard. The pastor has to deal with a lot, and then you got my associate minister that's supposed to be helping me, assisting me, that's out here doing this stuff. And how am I supposed to handle that? What am I supposed to do with that? And so, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think they made it out to be something else, more of a joking thing, but that's really serious, because this man is dealing with what you have in a congregation that's seeing this stuff unfold before their eyes, and they looking at their pastor, and they, pastor such and such, what we doing? Like, how you gonna handle that? And everybody's gonna tell him, well, if I was you, I'd put him out. If I was you, but he gonna have to really seek God for that. He's really gonna have to seek him, ask for help, guidance. Let him give him something that he can go by, and his vision, he gonna have to show it to him, because maybe he should try sitting him down, and if she's in charge of something or doing something, maybe he should tell her the same thing, because it does come out. Try that first, maybe just to sit him down and say, I can't let you do that because you're doing this over here, and I can't let you, and everybody's seeing what you doing, and they're gonna be like, oh, you condoning that, and I don't want that to be I'm allowing these kind of things to happen within the church. So no, I'm gonna have to make you sit down, and if that doesn't work, then maybe so. But if that's his two choices, is to make him sit down until, not saying you still can't be so I just can't let you preach to the people at this moment, because you have some things that you have to deal with. And like I said, pastors, preachers, clergymen, they have a lot that they deal with, especially if you're a pastor, and then you have a congregation that with all sorts of different things that go on and happen. It's a lot that you have to take on, and you just like, Lord, please show me a sign, please show me the right thing to do, what I need to do to handle this situation, because a lot of stuff come up that, hey, Brother Miles, how you doing, my birthday twin? A lot of things come up that pastors, it's hard for them to decide, to figure out what should they do. And like I said, people be in your ear trying to tell you, if I were you, I'd handle it this way. If I were you, but you're not me. And I'm going to have to really get down on my knees and talk to the Lord about this situation, because this is very hard. It's very hard, and I have to make sure I make the right decision, because this could backfire on me. And I'm definitely gonna have to seek God for this guidance to help me, because now you're not just talking about just a regular member, you're talking about your associate, somebody that you was trusted in to not say. Everybody, everybody deal with a lot of different things. There's no clean person, there's no perfect person. We striving for perfection, but with that striving for perfection, of course they look at the pastor's wife, the associates, his wife, anybody that's in a leadership role like that, they already look at them on a different level. Like, you ain't supposed to be doing, you ain't supposed to be wearing it, you ain't supposed to be getting that, you ain't supposed to be doing all that. And they hold them to that standard. And because you're held to that standard, because you're put out there in the forefront like that, these kind of things come up. And then it's just like, if you never dealt with it before, or if you dealt with it, you want to make sure you're dealing with the right thing. Because also, if some people are in their corner, like accepting that, you don't know what happened between him and his wife, because they never said what the problem is. It was just, I'm just not gonna, from what they were saying, I'm just not gonna, I'm just gonna leave you, I'm just gonna quit, And he didn't say what was going on at home, because what's going on at your house with her, you don't know what's going on over here at Miss Joanne's house. You don't know what the deal is. You don't know what the problem is. And because you moved in over there, it could be much worse. Grass is not always green on the other side. But it is what it is. It's just that this pastor is really, he was seeking help, reaching out to assist or trying to get some assistance on how to handle this situation. And I'll tell you this, with him being the pastor in the radio station that I'm not trying to turn nobody's radio station, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, look at the people that are a part of that. Are they going to give you an actual answer that can actually help you? Because that's serious. That's very serious. You're talking about souls being lost, and people will leave a church because they feel like the pastor didn't handle it correctly. People will leave the church because they feel like they want to follow the person. If the associate minister and this new woman, the new lady the other member that he's with, they leave and start their own or go somewhere else, they might leave and follow behind them too. Not saying that it's right, but that's the kind of thing. And then now he don't lost more members than he should have because they feel like it should have been handled differently. Like I said, maybe he should just talk to them again. I'm gonna sit you down, Reverend such and such. I'm gonna sit you down until you get yourself in order. I'm not gonna allow you to be speaking to the people, preaching to them, and your wife is sitting here and you sitting over here living with a whole nother woman, and you getting before the people. And I can't let you do that. I cannot allow you to do that. Maybe he should try that first, because this other situation to where you just out here just all out here willy-nilly with this situation, no. Like I said, maybe he should try that first. He already talked to him. He said, I talked to him individually and talked to him together. I told him that they're both wrong. I told him he needs to go back home and work it out with his wife. I told him the correct things to do. Now they still want to do, and they talking about getting married now. Yeah, I can't do that. So I have to sit him down for a while, see how that works. Let him get himself together. Still pray with him, pray for him. And still try to get him to go back home to his wife. And if that doesn't work out, then yeah, I mean, you have to see something to see what else the Lord has in store to handle that situation. Because like I said, there's a lot of different things that go on in a lot of different churches. You might not know about it, you might not see what it is, but there are things that's going on, but you have to know how to handle it. And you're going to have to really do a lot of praying, especially if you're the pastor. But I feel like they probably should have contacted somebody else. Maybe he needs to reach out to one of his pastor friends or somebody else to see how they would handle it, because like I said, that's very serious. Because you're talking about somebody that's a man of the cloth, that associate minister that's supposed to be right there with you, and you out here all willy-nilly with this situation, and you want me to, so that's just me on that. I don't know how y'all feel about it, how they feel like they should have handled the situation, but he does need to really seek God, ask God for some answers, really pray about it, put it out there about that. But yeah, that's just me on that, to see how he should handle it. Check with, but yeah. Also, don't always think that your pastor is fine, that your bishop, your apostle, whoever is fine, but they deal with things you might not see. And I think I posted this a while back. I might have to go find that post that I posted. That because you looking at him on the outside, don't always think that he's just this perfect person to where he's not dealing with things on the outside, and you bring your issues or your problem. My dog got ran over. Come on now. Is that really something that the pastor needs to be handling? I'm just saying these are things that people, and I'm not saying folks at our church do that. I'm just saying this is just being in this world of church, the things that you see that people will bring to you, and you just like, really? Like, you telling me your dog got ran over and you want me to do what now? And it's things that folks expect for you to do. You're just like, that's not my job. That's not what my level of being a pastor is supposed to be. I'm sorry your dog got ran over. I pray that everything is fine. Stuff like that. But you want me to come and no. Some people just, they don't care. I want you to come when I want you to come. And I don't care what you're doing. You stop. You tend to what I want you to do, and that's it. And that's not fair to him. I'm not going to say him because there are women pastors as well, but it's not fair to them to stop doing their regular life for things that don't even, you just like, really? So if I wasn't your pastor, would you even be calling a pastor to be doing these kind of things that you need from me? Like, they need rest. They need sleep. I know their job is 24/7. They have a whole lot of things that's going on, but they need rest. They need sleep. They need to have their health in good health in order to continue to be your shepherd. And they can't keep doing that if they running here and running there for nonsense or being involved in he say, she say stuff. I'm just saying. I'm gonna speak on behalf of my bishop. He needs rest. He gets tired. He wants to, in order for him to live long and to be here around this world long, he needs rest. He needs to be to not deal with so many petty issues. When you have people already in line, I'm saying it, you already have people already in line that take care of those particular situations. That's why people are in place for that. Now, if it gets to a point where that particular person that are in charge cannot handle it, it goes over to him. Not before. You let those people handle it and let them take it to him to take care of it. But when it's over little bitty things for, I don't know, little stuff, yeah, you make sure that, because you just like, come on. Some things you don't allow. And then another thing, before church starts, I'm saying it, before church starts, if he's in his office and he's praying, he's consecrating, he's getting himself together to deliver a sermon to you, he's getting ready to do that. Why knock on the door? Why disturb him? Pastor, you need some water? Pastor, you want me to go run to the store? Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just saying things that happen. And I was told, I talked to one of the, it's a lady that works with me that's a pastor. She told me that maybe about a couple of months ago, she was like, my pastor used to tell us, we used to not let nobody go into his office before he got out to deliver the sermon. She said, but when he did, it got to a point to where he said, that's fine, let him on in here. That means when I get up to deliver my message, I'm going to talk about what they just came in here and talked to me about. That'll stop you, because that's the last thing that's on my mind. Not trying to be cruel or rude, not trying to be mean or anything, but that's the last thing that was on my mind, what you came in here and talked to me about that had nothing to do with the sermon. Don't do that to the pastor before he's getting ready to deliver a sermon. He already have a lot he's already dealing with, that's already bogged down in his brain, that he's already trying to get his mindset so he can deliver a word, and what he's been asking and seeking God for is already on his brain, and he's getting ready to deliver this word to you. He's getting ready to hey DeMarcus, hey cousin, hey Tyrone, hey Angel, hey y'all guys, stay. Oh, we was talking about a whole lot of stuff. One of the things I'm not going to talk, because I'm going to start hollering. I'm going to start laughing. But he's already delivering a word to you, and disturbing him right before he deliver a message is something that he don't need. And we have to, collectively as members of whatever, is to make sure that he's good before he starts studying, because once he, he study at night, he study days before, he has his sermon already together. But when it's like we down to 30 minutes before you get up and deliver this sermon, he doesn't want to hear, the ceiling is falling, there's water leaking. Like, help somebody else to take care of that kind of thing. What does that have to do with his sermon he's getting ready to deliver? Or, something that doesn't have nothing to do with disturbing him in the middle of him getting ready to deliver a sermon is not good. And then you're just like, well, what was wrong with Pastor? Why did he come out and he didn't say? Because he's trying to get himself together. He's trying to being disturbed before, and then right after he preached, let him get himself together, change his shirt, put his jacket on, his hat on, or whatever he's doing to cool down, drink him some water, because he just delivered a mighty word. A lot of pastors and preachers that you see that get sick so young is because of those type of things, and they already burdened down with life itself. We still hear about pastors that have committed suicide or whatever. We don't want that to happen, because they dealing with a lot. They deal with a lot, and everybody ain't gonna do right. Every pastor is not. It's not gonna be the way according to how we feel, but they still deal with a lot. So you continue to pray for your pastor. Pray for all of these pastors, not just yours, for all of these pastors, all these preachers, all these bishops, these apostles, these prophets, these prophetess, the first ladies, the ministers' wives, anybody that's dealing with a ministry that they're trying to deliver a word to people. Pray for them. Pray for them. They deal with a whole lot of different things they're under a microscope. We under a microscope. You're being looked at differently. You're being, whatever, everything is done differently because of the things that you have to, because of the position that you're in. And because you're in that position, it causes, a whole lot of other stuff. So you just want to continue to pray for them. But DeMarcus, earlier, I was talking about the child support thing, where people are using the child support for the wrong things. I was talking about that because Father's Day is coming up. So we was talking about the women that take, or I'm gonna say women that take the money from the father or whatever, and they go and buy hair with it, or they go and buy them a new outfit to go clubbing in, or buy some new shoes, and they have not taken care of the child. The lights, they need to pay the light bill or the water bill. Instead of them paying that, they'll take that money and go and do other things with the money. And I was just saying that it's not fair that the fathers, they have to give up over half of their checks sometime to these mothers for them to do the wrong thing with. And it's not fair. And me as a woman, I'm just speaking, I didn't have to deal with that. My husband didn't either. But us looking at people that deal with that, and you just like, when they get through, I'm waiting on my child to turn 18 so I can stop paying child support. 18 years is a long time. And you're doing so many things, you get behind. It's longer than 18 years because you got to pay that, go back and get that back pay. Hey, Nicole. Hey, lady, how are you? Yeah, thank you, DeMarcus. Or they give it to the dude, and the dude is benefiting from it. He in there eating steak and potatoes, and your child is in here eating noodles and sandwiches or whatever, and it's their money. I'm not saying their money as it, but it's for them. It's for them, for you to take care of them. Not saying you have to go and get this baby some braids or, or whatever, but you making sure that this child is being taken care of, that the lights is on, the water is on, they got rent that's paid, that if you have to pay your car note, because you do have to take this child back and forth to school. I get those type of things. But when you going to go buy you a new cell phone, the dude a new cell phone, and he not even a good dude, he living off of you and your child's child support check. And then when he gets tired of using you up, now he go on and he find his next victim, and he does the same thing over and over to him. And your child is the one that suffers behind him. Then you would not allow your child to see their dad. That's not fair. That's the part I was talking about earlier. Because it's Father's Day, and a lot of dads, they want to see their kids, and they're just like, I wish I could see my child today, and it's Father's Day. Why hold that child hostage from their daddy that wants to be in their life? Now, the ones that don't want to be, they don't care to be, don't even want to be around them, I ain't talking about them, because they don't want to be. You can't make nobody be something they don't want to be. They don't want to be. But the ones that are really trying, they out there hustling, or out there trying to make sure that they child eat, and you over here benefiting from it, because every 2 weeks your hair is done to something. Now, if I stop sending this child support check, or something changed, then what you gonna do? Because it's just, to me, it's just real unfortunate, because a lot of people deal with it. And like I was saying earlier, you don't took care of this child 3, 4, 5 years, and then you go down there and find out that child is not yours. Now you upset. Now, but you can't get your money back. I feel like she should pay you that money back. She should. I'm not saying the state. I'm saying she should give you your money back. They should make her. She knew that child wasn't yours. Now, I can understand that there are some circumstances where you don't know. Okay, that's fine. I'm not talking about that. But the ones that are, you are aware that he had nothing to do with, but you just letting him still believing that that's his baby, and he don't took care of this child for 5 years, bought school clothes, don't fed this baby, don't bought shoes, don't did all this stuff, and the child's not here, and he just like, oh, we sorry, sir. That's all you get is I'm sorry. But you don't send this woman or this man through some stuff. Y'all done went through some stuff because somebody didn't do their part. And yeah, like I said, it's very unfortunate, but these are the things that happens. And I think she should. I really think she should pay him back. If you knew all that was going on, I really think you should pay him back. Give him back the money that he spent. And I mean, because you see it happening all the time, and all the judge and the courts them saying was, we sorry. We sorry. That's all you got is I'm sorry. I don't paid out $15,000, $20,000 or whatever, and all I get is an I'm sorry. I don't borrow money from my family. I don't did all this stuff to try to, make sure that my child eat, and all you got is I'm sorry. That's it. I'm just saying. So yeah, we was talking about that earlier, and then I was talking about the pastor that wrote in that wrote into the the radio station. Hey, Keyshawn. I'm talking about the pastor that wrote into the radio station saying that he was looking to seek some help because one of his associate ministers was out there. One of his associate ministers was out there by left his wife. And left his wife to go and move in with a single woman that one of the other members of the church was a 57-year-old woman. He done moved in with her, and they wasn't doing anything at first, and all of a sudden now they're getting married. Once he divorced his wife, they're getting married. So the pastor was trying to figure out, how should I handle this? Should I put the pastor, should I put him and her out? Should I put them out? Or should I make him sit down as being the associate minister? You can't preach to the people because you need to get your life in order. So that's what I was trying to figure out. What do y'all think? The people on the show was kind of making a joke about it, and then they was telling the pastor he needs to sit down. The pastor needs to he needs to seek attention. No, that's not what I meant to say. He needs to continue to learn from the Bible or study. That's what she said. He needs to study more. He needs to, because something is not going right if the associate minister is doing that. That has nothing to me. I feel like that's not it. The pastor said, I talked to her. I talked to him. I set them down individually, and I set them down together, and I told them that they're wrong, that they're breaking so many different type of commandments, that I cannot allow you to preach to these people. So now his thing is, I've talked to them. They still talking about getting married. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Let them just do this and I don't say anything and I still let him preach? Do I make him sit down, make her sit down, whatever she's in charge of what she's doing until you get that right? Because you try to preach to the people and you ain't got your life in order. So that was his question. What should I do? How should I handle this situation? And let me see. He need to have several seats. Come on, several seats. He do need to sit down because and that's what I said. Maybe he needs to try that first. Make him sit down and then see what happens after. We gonna still pray with you and for you. We gonna still help you with this situation, but we gonna help you go back to your wife. We're gonna make sure that situation is taken care of. Because some people, they might not, like I was saying earlier, they probably, if he leaves, and they probably go over there and they're gonna do it somewhere else at somebody else's church. Or some people gonna leave the church and follow behind them because they agree with what it is. That's their friend, that's their loved one. They not looking at it from the church side of it. That this is somebody you're not supposed to be doing this with. You're supposed to be, I don't know that he never said what the issue was between him and his wife. The pastor didn't even know he had left his wife. He found out about it and he was just like, well, why are you living over here? Oh, I left her. But why? Did you give it a chance? Do you just up and left and then the guy doesn't work? So you don't move in with somebody else for an older woman to take care of you? I'm just saying. Yeah, he was married. He's married. He left his wife to go and move with a single older woman. Yeah, he left his wife. And he didn't give, the pastor, when he wrote the letter, he did not give the reason why he left his wife. He never said, well, he left his wife because his wife was cheating on him, or he left his wife because she won't work and take care of the bills or nothing. He didn't say none of that. He just said he left his wife because he found out about it after it was done. He didn't know that he had left his wife until it was done. He was just like, why are you over there with her? Oh, I left my wife. We divorcing. And he finds out like that. So, yeah. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what happened to the volume, but I'm gonna get off of here since I don't know what's going on with it. And we'll come back later and I'll finish talking about it. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But I'll come back on here later to see. I don't know what happened to the volume. They were saying they couldn't hear me. Oh, you can hear me now? Okay, good. I don't know what happened. I was sitting still, so I don't know what happened all of a sudden. But I was trying to I'm about to get out the car. And I'll come back on here later. Because I'm going to go in here, do a few things. But I do want y'all to have a great day. Rest of y'all day. A great rest of y'all day. And y'all be blessed. Be kind to someone. Smile at somebody. It's another great day to be alive, to make it this far. And not have to, somebody always has a worse situation than you. So you don't have to feel like you going through bad stuff. I don't know what I just did. I don't know why they smell like air freshener to me. That you continue to have a blessed day. Be kind. Smile at somebody. You have another opportunity to get it right today. You messed up yesterday. Get it right today. Ask for forgiveness. The Lord forgive us all, so he'll forgive you as well. Don't let, small things get you down. Change who you are. Be a better person. Anything you done wrong on yesterday, you got the opportunity to fix it today. Make sure that you get it right. He gave you another opportunity to fix it and to get it right. And that's what he wants. He does it for you. He makes sure you got that opportunity. You said something wrong or inappropriate to somebody yesterday. Get it right today. Fix it today. Smile at them. Hug them. Get them that good loving smile, that hug, those encouraging words. Help somebody out today. You don't have to always be a monetary, but just by helping them out, by carrying their bags, by putting something in the car for them, by whatever they need, you helping and assisting somebody. Don't just let it be all about you. Help somebody out. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to be loving to somebody. Love somebody. Tell somebody you love them. I know sometimes some people I'm rather this back. Some people don't like to be told I love you. Some people don't like to say the words, but you can say them. It's okay. I love you. So if nobody told you that today, I'm telling you that today. I got stuff and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna take it in here. So that's why I'm looking like that. But if somebody, because they don't like to hear the words, it's okay to still tell them. If they don't say it back to you, don't get upset or get mad. Some people, it's hard for them to say those kind of things. Sometimes it's hard for people to express how they feel about somebody, and it's okay. But don't hold it against them. Tell them how you feel. When you let their release off of you, you feel a whole lot better. Smile. Don't let all these little things get you, because they will get you in the hospital if you stress out about things that you cannot control. You can't do anything about. You try to handle things your way. I'm telling you, you can't let the Lord handle it. Let him deal with it. Some days, sometimes it's hard. Some days it get easier and easier, but don't let that, if no one tells you back that they love you, it's okay. You still show show who you really are, It is fall. Hey lady, how are you? Pray we see you tonight. Don't forget to send me that number and the extra, just in case. Okay. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, be kind to somebody, be nice to somebody, hug somebody, smile. It's okay. There's people that are dealing with things worse off than we are. And you might not know it, you might not even understand it. But there are people that are dealing with things that you probably can't even imagine of dealing with. And the Lord didn't allow it to happen to you because he knew you couldn't handle it. Things happen to people because he know they can handle it. It's most of it. It's that trial, that test that he sends in front of you to see how you gonna handle it at the end, so you can have a testimony to tell somebody else about. Don't be afraid to tell your testimony. God done something good, not bragging, but a testimony. Bragging is something totally different. Girl, I got a new car. And every time you say, girl, I got a new car. Girl, my car is this. My dude, he didn't. And it's on and on and on. Give a testimony, how it can bless somebody else. But if you got that new car, tell them how you got that new car. But we don't want to keep hearing about how you got that new car. Now, say it, testify, tell folks how it do, and move on. But you don't keep bragging and trying to show who you are. The Lord will sit you there from all that bragging and stuff. Ooh, but that ain't the point. That's not the point. I'm just saying, help somebody else out. You see somebody struggling with carrying bags. You see somebody struggling with just life itself. Give them some encouraging words. Help them out. You might stop them from doing something wrong to themselves or to somebody else by you coming to give them a hug. By you coming and giving them some encouraging words. I'm still here. I'm just trying to carry this stuff, y'all. By you giving them some encouraging words. By you helping them out. By you giving that smile. By you doing that. By you doing that does help somebody else out. And you never know what you've done, being that good Christian loving person that you are, can help somebody else out. It can, like I said, can stop them from doing something harmful to themselves or to others. And sometimes people don't want to take just themselves out. They want to take you and themselves and somebody else out too. So don't, just try to help somebody else. You see somebody struggling, there are things that people struggle with. Like I said, you might not know what it is. You might not understand what it is, but they dealing with it. So encourage somebody today. I try to keep y'all encouraged. I'm sorry I went on here yesterday. But encourage somebody today. Some people dealing with some stuff. They really, really dealing with some stuff. So because you don't understand what they dealing with, don't mean that you can't be nice to them or be kind to them. I know some people, you feel like they deserve to be talked to crazy, but how does it make you look though? How does it make you look? Folks want to get you, they're my kids though. If they do something, they don't even matter. They get it. But when it's somebody, your sister, your brother, niece, nephew, cousin, people that are dealing with some things, and people snap at you, and it's not even you that they're upset at. It's at the situation that they're dealing with, and they don't know how to handle it. But because you came around and you said whatever you said, you did whatever you did, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to take care of it. So they might be snapping at you, and it's not even you that they're mad at. They're mad at just the world. They're mad at life because you came in with a new dress on and they didn't get a chance to buy them one. They mad. And it's not even you. It's just that they can't buy a new dress because they have to go and take care of some other things, some other bills, other situations. But don't let that be. I've been through that to where I have to tell people they not mad at you. You're not you. It's not you that they mad at. If you understood what they going through and what they dealing with, you wouldn't even worry about it. Don't let that be it. Okay? Don't let that be it. I'm telling you, folks snap at you and be upset with you and ready to fight. And that's not even it. You read it because you don't even know they're going through stuff. But folks don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with it. That's how they react. Just saying. Saying it happened. Just like, no, dear, they're not mad at you. They're really not mad at you. They're dealing with some stuff and they don't know how to handle it. So they're taking it out on you. But let them get through that. They'll come back. And most of the time, the people will come back and apologize. Say, I'm sorry. I was dealing with some stuff and I didn't, it was bothering me. And just when you came in and you said what you said, it made me say what I said. It made me, this situation be what it is. Sometimes they won't even apologize because they don't feel like they're wrong. The folks that don't ever feel like they're wrong, they go through more things than anything. Trust me, they do. When you never feel like you the wrong person, that you never do anything wrong, nobody ever do anything to you, you go through the most. Because you got to realize when you're wrong. It's okay. Admit when you're wrong. I'll be wrong on some stuff too. It's okay. You go and correct it. You fix it. If God gave you that opportunity to fix it, you gave you another chance to fix it, fix it. This is your chance to fix it. Get it right. Hold on, y'all. I got to scan this badge. Ooh. You have the opportunity to get it right. Get it right. Especially he gave you a whole brand new day. He never recycled the days. He give you a brand new day. Come on. Come on. Good morning. Hey, how are you? Good. I'm good. I'm good. I need one now. I need what? What? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, they got it glowing and everything. Okay. Listen. Okay. They celebrating Pride Week. So I don't know what's going on. It's all glowing out on the table. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll be back on here later. I'm going here and do some work. Y'all have a great rest of y'all morning. I will come back on here later. Remember, God loves you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Have a great day. Bye.